Okay, so we are looking at this truth table that we reached at in the last video, right? Now, how are we going to go from this truth table to a Boolean expression? Remember, our goal here, we want to get it to a circuit. And to get to a circuit, we have gone from the application to the truth table. Now we want to go from the truth table to a Boolean expression. And that Boolean expression we can use to make a digital circuit, right? So how do we go from this truth table to a Boolean expression? The answer is we use k-maps, right? But what would it mean? Because till now we have only looked at one output systems. Now we have seven outputs. So how are we going to work through that? So the answer is quite straightforward and fairly simple, I think. What we want to do is for each of these outputs, you will have to draw a separate k-map, get a separate Boolean expression, and a separate circuit. Okay, so let's take a look at that for, let's say, the first output here, which is A. So what I've done here is erased everything except the output A. Okay, and let's draw a k-map for this. So we have a three input system. So we want to draw a three input k-map, which would look something like this, right? So you have this, and let's put A2 on the vertical side, and we'll put A1 and A0 on the horizontal side. So you have 0 and 1 here, and the options for A1, A0 are 0, 0, 0, 1. We write 1, 1 first, and then we write 1, 0. And let's fill up the uh, k-map using the truth table. So for an input 0, 0, 0, we have 1. Then we have 0, 0, 1, which is 0. Then we have 0, 1, 0. For that, you get an output of 1 and then a 1 here. Similarly, you get a 0, 1, 0, 1 here. Okay, so that's our k-map. And now that we have the k-map, what we can do is we can try to find out the Boolean expression. So to do that, we want to group these uh, um, these the ones in this k-map, right? So let's try doing that. How are we going to do that? So to group the ones, let's make this a group. Let's make this one group. We can make this into another group, and I think we can take this and this into another group, right? So that covers all the ones. We can't make bigger groups. We can't make groups of 4 because that doesn't seem to be applicable here. So let's now write the Boolean expression. So A will be equal to what? A will be equal to, so let's start with, let's say, this group here. So in this case, A0 is 1 and A2 is 1, and A1 takes both the values 0 and 1. So A1 is gone, and we can write this as A2 and A0. Okay, plus let's write the equation for this group. For this group, A2 is 0, A1 is 1, and A0 takes both 1 and 0. So A0 doesn't, we don't have that term there. So let's see what we get. So you get A2 bar A1 plus, let's write the term for this group here, this vertical group here. So here A2 disappears and you have A1, A0. So you have A1, A0. And lastly, you want to write the equation for this term, this group here, right? So in this case, A2 is 0 and A0 is 0, and A1 is taking the values 0 and 1. So A1 disappears. So you get A2 bar A0 bar. Okay, and this kind of gives you the the Boolean expression for A, and you can make a circuit for A, right? Now, in a similar manner, you can take the truth table that we got before and you can get the Boolean expression for B and then C, then D, then E and F and G, and kind of make a circuit for all of them. And combining all of them will give you a combinational circuit that that can drive your 7-segment display. Hope that makes sense. So let's just take a look at that. So what I'm saying is that if we are able to make a circuit, let's say, which takes these three inputs, A2, A1, A0, and gives one output, A, okay? And then you take another circuit, which again takes the same three inputs and gives you an output, B. And then you take another circuit, which gives you an output, C, and so on and so forth till you get G, right? And that gives you G. Now, if you put all these circuits together, this entire thing together, what you're getting is the circuit that you're looking for, which takes three inputs, A2, A1, A0, and gives you A, B, C, D to E, F, and G as the output, which can drive the 7-segment display. So what I'll do is I'll leave this as an exercise to you to do, and I think it serves as a good practice of working with K-maps and getting to the circuit. Uh, okay, uh, all the best with the exercise.